So the WBO orders Dennis Berinchyk versus Emanuel Navarrete for a vacant title. It was supposed to be Isaac Cruz versus Dennis Berinchyk, but Isaac Cruz is now at 140, which I said a couple of months ago. Isaac Cruz was him and Jermaine Ortiz was going to be between 135 and 140, and now those two guys are at 140. So with those two being gone now, that opportunity now goes to Emmanuel Navarrete as he moving up from 130 to 135, and I feel like that's definitely gonna be a good opportunity for him moving up. He's had to be honest, Navarrete's had a few tough fights in a row, so he's kind of I know a lot of situations. People were expecting him to kind of fight Shakur Stevenson soon, which I feel like Shakur Stevenson was kind of feeling the same way. And because Shakur Stevenson, the only fight that I was thinking Navarrete was gonna have that was actually gonna be like a bigger fight in the next 12 months was gonna be Shakur Stevenson. They've been talking about that fight for a while. I feel like Shakur almost been. I know Navarrete said he was gonna take that fight, and Shakur was too. And this was before the Constacia fight, so I feel like they've had a plan or talks around things about that. And with the sanctioning bodies doing what they're doing now, that's gonna kind of make it harder for Shakur to get in the ring with Navarrete. And we don't know how long Shakur is planning to stay at 135 over the next 18 months. So right now he's looking at it like I might not have a Navarrete fight until 18 months from now. And with that situation, as everybody knows, I reported a couple of months ago, back in November, October. It might have even been September. I don't know. It's like October. I told everybody that Shakur was gonna leave Top Rank. His contract was gonna be up soon. So the fight that he's in right now, I mean the contract that he's in right now, this might be his last fight. So I know the contract ended this year, and with the WBO kind of going towards Berinchyk and Navarrete instead of ordering Navarrete for Shakur, Shakur was kind of expecting Navarrete fight. He kind of wants a name on his resume. And that would have been a huge challenge for him in a fight. I feel like the style matchup, Navarrete would have been more engaging. That he would have made Shakur get attack more, punch more. He had to defend himself a lot more than he did in the De Los Santos fight. But with him not having that opportunity right now, there's a lot of people going around saying right now that Shakur's announced retirement and things like that. I don't know, bro. Maybe he seen what Teofimo did last year and he's kind of feeling the same way. The business of boxing. It's almost like throwing the Madden controller and being like, I quit, man. You know what I'm saying? On the Madden game, then a couple of days later you back playing. It's probably gonna be a situation like that. But with Navarrete getting the opportunity, that's kind of making him see things as far as, oh, I might not get Navarrete if I leave Top Rank. That's what a lot of people don't realize. If he leaves Top Rank now, at the end of his contract, he's not gonna get a Navarrete. He thought he was gonna get Navarrete before he left. That's kind of what they were kind of saying. Like, okay, you're gonna get De Los Santos, then next fight you get Navarrete. But from the way things is kind of lining up, they probably were saying, nah, we probably don't want to waste Navarrete on Shakur because of the last performance he had. Just overall, you know what I'm saying, the way fans been doing. I'm just giving the business. Everybody know the business, you know what I'm saying? That's how they been doing. That's how they doing. If I was wrong about it, why Shakur is upset about stuff the same day as this Navarrete stuff coming out. Because last time I checked, Navarrete has an injury, right? And when he comes off the injury, he's gonna have a fight. I don't expect him to have his first fight back against Shakur coming off an injury. So, and then he's coming off that CANTFACEITBOXING fight, which a lot of people wanted to see a rematch. But I don't know. Me personally, the reason I wouldn't want to see a rematch because they took a lot of damage in that fight. Them guys was fighting hard. That was a hard fight, to be honest. That was a very hard fight. They took a lot of damage in that fight. I wouldn't want to see them get in the ring, do that again. They won't be the same when they get up. But I don't know, man. From what I've seen, Navarrete, he's willing to fight anybody. He already been talking about Shakur Stevenson and him fighting. So I feel like that's something he would probably be interested in as well. But Top Rank's kind of, and this is all allegedly, but I feel like Top Rank kind of trying to line things up. They're using that opportunity as far as instead of them trying to force Navarrete to fight Shakur, why would they do that when they can kind of get Navarrete a belt, and then when Shakur is at the opportunity where he can re-sign with Top Rank, they're gonna be like, well, Shakur, if you want to get the other belt, you're gonna have to re-sign with us. And that's why Shakur is like, man, I'll just retire, man. That's how I feel. That's how I see everything. That's how I've been seeing it. The business of boxing is getting kind of rough right now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on the same networks, on the app. It's not really, it's different things going on right now to where guys trying to figure out what the next situation gonna be. And for the WBO to kind of step in the way and do those kind of things, it just lets you know who's running things and who's really on top. But a lot of people don't want to admit that kind of stuff. They don't want to let everybody know, like, oh, I think this person is running things right now, or this guy's giving us the best opportunity. And then a lot of the boxing fans, like even with Shakur right now, I feel like Shakur is still a top name because people mentioning him like that. Like most of the guys we really don't want to hear about no more, we don't talk about him no more. I'm hearing people still mention Shakur and they don't like him and his style and he's boring. I just was like, all right, let's not talk about him then. But they mentioning him every way. I don't know, him and Tiafimo, they got this effect where fans just interested in their moves. The way Shakur market itself now, it's kind of, everybody not gonna like you, but it's kind of a good strategy. It really is. Because he doesn't have the same kind of effect on fans as Tank and Devin does. I kind of like that though. They all kind of got like, of course they all got different personalities, but you know what I'm saying? It's like WWE. All my WWE stars back in the day I used to watch, Stone Cold and all these other guys, they wasn't always looked at as the good guy at certain points. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Booker T was the guy. And then sometimes they booed Booker T or other guys. The Rock, all kind of people. So it just happens like that. I kind of like things like that in boxing. Gives you a chance to kind of change the narrative. But I don't think he's going to give up boxing, though. Shakur boxes. He got his family training him, so I don't think it's going to be a situation where he'll just be like, no, I'm done. But with Navarrete now, that's a whole other story because I feel like Navarrete, he's putting in a lot of work as far as the resume he's had and the fights he's put together and the guys he's given opportunities to actually fight. So we kind of got to watch out for all those type of things. But with Shakur not getting a Navarrete fight first, that show. That's what's really going on. He didn't get to fight first. He's like, oh, but he got to understand, though, he just got a belt's first fight. So if I was him, I'd chill. You know what I'm saying? Just be patient. Things going to come together. You know what I'm saying? You know how they're going to do about these deals, and you know what's going on. Of course, they're going to have the belts. They're going to get Navarrete a belt just in case you leave. Why not? But that's all I got, though. Like and subscribe.